Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 76 of Kenshi. So last episode I had absolutely demolished the fish aisle. I don't feel bad about it, if you're wondering. What I think I'm going to do is cut west to Clownsteady before... Oh, we are near a lot of big things. I'm going to have to do some manual steering here. This is a nest that is well occupied. Oh, and what are these? Boneyard wolves? Lovely. And skin spiders, and something else that's eating something else. Skin spiders eating beak things. There's a lot going on here. Okay, hello. You are going to chase me, so I'm going to kill you. Some tips, first and foremost. So, let's see what we have here. Dr. Never mentioned that he really wanted to zoom like a nice close shot of Cyberbeat. Here he is. As you can see, the black plate jackets sort of covering up the fact that he has robotic arms, unless I take those off. So, yep, there's the cyber arms, looking like Adam Jensen. And the scout legs, making him run a million miles an hour. And green, likewise, has mixed-matched arms because there's no such thing as steady arms for both arms. There's only steady left and thief right. Why, I don't know. But that's just how it is. So there is your zoom-in that you requested. I guess that makes sense. Man, the megafauna around here, very pissy. And all trying to eat each other. And then he also mentioned that I meant to give the big, large backpack to the sparring partner of Griffin. So Griffin is standing nose to nose with this this fog here. I don't know why this fog's not attacking. He's kind of just like frozen broken. Where was that big backpack? Was it in storage here? Yes, it is. The only issue I see here, actually, is that I can't give it to the fog without knocking the fog out. And at the moment, the fog isn't really... I don't know. His attack is really going up, but fog is not getting all that tough for me to spar with, so I'm not ready to knock him out. I could always trade up fog, too. That's a thing. So back home, we've got people working on the white plate jackets. Hoping for some more... Oh, here's masterwork. More masterwork. Grade white plates. Molly, you are working on your frag axes, which is totally crippling our steel production. I only really have space for 2 more, so let's just make 2 more. Because then our weapon cabinet will be full. Wike is grinding out, trying to level up robotics. I'm not going to bother making any limbs until his robotics is a lot higher. There's really no point to having average robotics. And we're sending Seto and the crew home. And I was going to come home the way of Clownsteady. We haven't really spent a lot of time in the Hook or around the Hook. There's certainly a lot of ruins around here, but they're all ruins that aren't going to have a whole lot of what we're looking at for. You know, they might have a few books here or there, but they won't have the AI cores. All the remaining AI cores are either on really tough bosses, like Catlon, or the Cleanser bots, or in the Ashland Domes, which is sort of the end game. And I'd probably need to toughen up a bit before I sink my teeth into something like that. What it could do is, given that I am on my way home, is just poke around some ruins. I do still have a considerable amount of bag space not on plan, but on everyone else that's in this crew. But it's whoa, hello. There's a bunch of swamp turtles. Once upon a time, I would have tried to feed myself on swamp turtles, but I'm a little above that now. I bet that's Helmet wanting to kill all the slavers. Yes, it is. One day, Helmet. One day. Yeah, it makes my skin crawl too. We are here to sell them stuff, though. Oh, this is just a noble house. They're going to kick me out. Yep. One of these days, I'm going to take down the nobles. I just see a bunch of bars. Oh, here's some slave trade. Yeah, they don't really have anything for me to sell or buy. Stone Rat Village. Let's go up there. We'll waltz by the Swamp Ninja base. They're still probably angry about me capturing and bountying their leader. Some factions collapse when you defeat their leaders, and then some just elect a new leader. It's not like a named leader or anything like that. It's just their faction doesn't necessarily dissolve. I also haven't really seen some factions. There's definitely some factions that I just haven't had interactions with yet. So that's the old Swamp Ninja base. So I gotta be, I think it was Bluebeard mentioned this, but I gotta be really careful about not swimming with my robots. If you look at their swimming skills, once they have robotic parts, they are very bad at it. So swimming, the scout legs give you swimming -1, but the arms give you swimming -50%, which means I'm basically stationary and food for spiders or sitting ducks for crossbowmen. So that's something important to consider when we're crossing bodies of water. Alright, Stone Rat Village. I need to offload some of the junk I have. Do you have any buying power? You have some blueprints, probably all of which I already know. And that is the limit of your buying power. Yep, I literally can't sell you anything else. That's okay. I'm going to head into Shark next. Well, most of us. Some of us decided not to follow Seto. And then what I could do is pop back out to, you know, I could just go to the ruins first. Gives me something to do. These might be true ruins. I don't have my map open, so they might be true ruins, or they just might be libraries or something. I don't really recall. I only by heart know where the ancient labs are, and some of the other special ruins, like the reprogramming facility, but the rest of these ruins are sort of just ruins to me. Who knows? I will, pretty soon. Once I load this thing. Ooh, this looks pretty just ruined. There's a guardless katana here, if I needed one. There's a few things in here. I think there's probably blood spiders crawling around. Yep, there's one. Yeah, no, there's not really anything here. I guess I could grab the guardless katana. Because, I don't know, why not? Trading out of range, you're standing adjacent. One of the things I've noticed is when there's enemies around, everything becomes out of range really, really quickly. Alright, so that's an infested lab. I can't really say it's all that infested. Oh, yeah, there's some spiders. Come on, Janes. Keep going. Okay, everyone's getting attacked. Can't you just outrun them? I'm not sticking around because I really have nothing to gain from killing blood spiders. And it's not like that lab is worth my time. I already looted everything there. There's a few more ruins in the swamp, but I guess it could pop open my map. I don't really think they have anything of worth or value. Let me slow down time so I don't risk a crash. And yeah, there's just in the swamps, it's all like swamped labs, I think. What I could do on my way home is to hit a holy outpost. I think, yeah, my crossbowman definitely did not use a lot of shots messing with the enemies, with the fish people. So we'll just pop a squat here, wait till daybreak, do some selling, and then maybe hit some ancients. So Wike, your robotics, I'm curious if the light level here is proper. Yep. Not suffering any light problems, so these torch posts illuminate him enough. And probably the limb bench too. I'm just cranking out presses because they're affordable to grind on. And then once we have enough skill, I can think about making some limbs. Gecko, are you going to get to this one? Gecko's probably struggling trying to keep all of these up. Oh, you know what? I think we're actually out of iron. So let me spin up the other drill. I do have a bunch of, what are we waiting on? Electrical components here. All right, Chung, what are you working on? You are mining iron. So now you're going back to... No, you're on electrical... Okay, you're on research bench and then electrical workbench. So once I'm done with the research, he'll go back to making electrical components. And I think, yeah, we have plenty of copper for that. In fact, we have too much. I'm almost generating enough power to break even here. So once the rest of these little wind turbines are done, we'll be fine. That is a very strange looking building. So extra strong arms, I'll have enough AI cores for. And then I might want to use one of my AI cores for hydroponics. Because why not? Why not be able to do hydroponic farming for a future base? I have hinted that I want a future base, so, and I still do. All right, let's see if this dude is too tough for me. No, it seems to be okay. Jetays were the right call. As you can see, this little fog man is having a not getting a whole lot of hits in. All right, it's definitely daybreak for our friends over in Shark. So let's empty out plan. Once the zone loads, if the zone loads. I'm trying to fix broken mesh data. There we go. Hello, Paste. You have a ridiculously silly name. Oh, square goggles. Blueprint. Not one I'm likely to ever really use, but hey, I'll buy it. Okay, they have no more buying power, or none. Okay, no, that's not true. There's a few other things I could sell. All right, maybe that's it. We'll go have to find someone else that has greater buying power. Not in the bar. Maybe this general shop. I really ought to just have Beep running store to store because he's holding plan. That'll be a lot faster. All right, Mr. Plan, buy and sell. Good. Good, good. I'll even buy the steel bars. I think that's all. I guess I could sell the skeleton arm and the KLR series arm. It doesn't hurt to hold on to it. Now, the real challenge is I'm going to need to find someone to sell Gurgler's head to, which means I probably need to go to a robotics shop and buy a ton of robotics so that they can afford the head. Because most vendors don't carry around that kind of money. I'm going to sell these other limbs that I'm not really going to use. Over to the weapon shop. Huh, they even have armor plate here. All right, I think that's sums it up. Back to following Seto. And Seto, let's see if there's any holy people to mess with on our way home. All right, let me patch myself up. This fog is being very, very agreeable. The moment I disengage, it has no interest in pursuing me, which makes it very easy to train on. I don't even have Pengu attending here. You know, Pengu's outside the walls. Further proof that fog are a very good sparring partner. And they're very replaceable. Oh, Molly, you seem to... You're done, I think. Oh, there's nowhere to even put this frag axe. Now you can put it in general storage. Oh, Jesus, and you're full of cotton. Well, that's fine. We have no fabrics. There we go. Now she's back on doing the fabric stuff. I really ought to be watching to make sure I'm not swimming. Yep. Because as soon as I'm swimming, Green and Beep will come to a grinding halt. I don't even think Green can move right now. He's sort of stuck. Where is Beep? Beep fell behind. Seto, stand around here, please. Rhadamant needs to go pick up Green. Oh, we're all getting attacked by little spiders or something. Oh no, ninjas. Alright, let's get out of this stupid swamp. I'll do manual movements here to avoid puddles. You'd think they could just wade through them, but they really can't. Alright, this pass over the mountain should be easy to follow. So, okay. Getting all zigzaggy on me, aren't you? Let's see if we can get up there with no problems. All right, Griffin needs to back off. might be time to switch fog. This little fog dude, I could encumber a little bit more. Oh, he's chasing me now. Sort of, not really. Sorry, door's closed. This little fog dude is getting a little tough, so I'll find a new one. His attack has gone up. His attack is now at 50. Sorry, fog. It's nothing personal. I also don't, I'm going to loot him now. So I don't want to incinerate him accidentally or anything like that. We made you tough, and then we made you die. Is it fair? No. But is it what I'm going to do to all the other fog? Absolutely. I don't even think we need Assassin's Rags anymore. Instead, I could put the fog in Samurai Armor. So I'll have Shrike craft up a pair. Ooh, more Masterwork. Ooh, even more Masterwork. And more Masterwork. Ah, finally, Shrike, you're coming through for me. It's been a while, but here you are. Actually making some Masterwork stuff. Yeah, the boots, all that stuff I can sell. All right, Mr. Pingu, maybe we do a little bit of a trade run. Or at least I can put the armor on you for now. Griffin, did you need? Yes, you did. Let's get you some of this Masterwork armor. The Paladin with the white plate. Maybe he should get the legendary Paladin Cross when we're all set. You know, when Phoenix goes down for the count. Pingu, do you have enough food on you? I'll add some more, just in case. I'm going to have Pingu go over to the High Village. And Griffin will rest up a little bit and then join him. Griffin will get there a lot faster on his own. Separately, I should say. All right, back to Seto. Good. We got somewhere. All right, I'm not sure which outposts are manned or not, but I can poke around, try to find some trouble. At this point, with my main group, I might even be able to take out one of the lesser cities, if I'm careful. Not Blister Hill, but, you know, I could probably take out Stack or Bad Teeth, because they have fewer defenders. That'd be kind of fun. Sorry for the bad camera work. All right, Mr. Ruin Outpost. Is it manned? No, it doesn't look manned. It looks flattened. Maybe I ought to mess with Stack. That'd be fun, right? I think. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to head home, and then next episode I'll mess with Stack. I'll head home and deposit all of my good stuff, just so that I definitely don't lose it. And then I'll prepare for a Stack raid. really sort of the first step in tearing down the Holy Empire, the Holy Nation, whatever they call themselves. Who on earth would be attacking Pengu? Oh, that's a bad idea. That is such a bad idea. Alright, they're all dead. You know, I might be able to use one of these guys, providing they're not disemboweled, for sparring partners. So I'll think about doing that. Actually, I'll think about doing that now. So, finding one that is not totally obliterated. Here's one. Hungry bandit, you will be fed. You won't like why, but you will be fed. I know. I'm trading with you. Just relax, dude. God, so pushy. I guess I'll buy the iron plates because we use them up pretty quick. This isn't stolen goods. Shut your mouth. I made this myself. I'm seeing if there's anything else I could buy from them. I guess robotic components. I'm just more interested in like offloading the stuff I don't need. Let's see. Anything else I could buy from you? No, I'll just go to the prosthetics person. Here it is. I like how they never bother to learn your name or anything. They only greet you by like, human! 14, 16. Okay, let's follow Pengu back home. Pengu, head back home. Everyone's now heading back home. Plus, we have ourselves a new sparring partner. So, Seto, you're doing zigzags. Why are you going into the hub? That doesn't seem to be productive. Go to Rhadamant. Alright. Yo, girl! Could you find your way home without, like, drunkenly pacing? Alright, so we have specialist grade samurai armor for our sparring partner. And the reason for this is combat speed effect and attack damage effect. It makes you do less damage. So that's why I went that route. We have all the frag axes for strength training. Truth be told, I really ought to do a bunch of strength training on everyone, because the better armor they get and the better weapons they get, the harder it is to hold the weight. And at this point, we have a huge amount of our people back home teeter-tottering on encumbered, which is not what you want for fighting, because when you're encumbered, you fight a lot worse. Alright, you raggedy bandit, you. We will make a fighter out of you yet. Oh, these steel bars are full. That was not something I expected. I guess we're not making frag axes anymore, so I suppose that makes sense. Alright, Pengu, you're good. Griffin, grab the samurai armor. And give it to a friend. In fact, I guess we could, now that it's a hungry bandit, equip him. Well, first we can give him the large backpack to make him even worse at fighting. And then equip a samurai helmet, and samurai boots. I'm not going to worry about a shirt because it takes a while to make those. But we'll try to slow this guy as much as we can so that he stays a sparring partner. And hungry bandits in the future, or the cannibals, people that can wear a full set of armor, might be the best candidates for combat. So this helmet harms the melee attack bonus, the perception, yeah, it slows them down a little bit. Boots will do the same, I think, providing they're not masterwork. Ooh, raid coming. That's going to be a real problem for them because everyone's almost home already. Yeah, they're closing in. Plus, I still have 100 Guardian, like, guarding me. So that's a really, really bad idea. Shrike, where'd my armor go? Did you steal it? Did you keister it? You keistered it. You keistered it good. Alright, Griffin. This hungry bandit is going to look like a little samurai when I'm done with him. Is he conscious? Yes, he is conscious. Alright, let's lock the door. I don't even care that the scrawny bandits are coming. Yeah, I won't get away with this? Sure. Call me Ratface. Look at how slow he's attacking. Oh man, I really mess with him. Plus he's malnourished, so that doesn't help either. Oh man, I'm gonna be able to train off you for years. Meat, sure, you can call me Meat. There's actually kind of a lot of them. I'm just gonna close my gates. 100 Guardian, you can deal with this, right? In case you can't, I could put some of my people on the turrets. Yeah. Hundred Guardian are just cutting them down real fast. Like, if there's any that survive, I could plop them into cages and keep them for later because they're humanoid. They're not. They're unlike the fog that won't be able to wear all the armor that I want them to wear. I guess I'll keep this closed for now. All right. Well, that's the whole fight. That was anticlimactic. Chung, why is your chest hurt? Did you get friendly fired or something? All right, this one is dying. Let's first aid him. Nope, he died. Wow, he did. You're dying. Can I first aid you in time? Yes. I'll pick you up. Everyone's home. Put you in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, guys, guys. That's training partner. Hold. Did I just tell Wike to hold? No, Wike don't hold. Everyone here, hold and passive. Go stand in the corner. Think about what interruptions you are trying to cause. All right, the rest of my homesteaders. See if there's any other cannibals that I can use. No, all these died. What about you guys? Dying. Oh, you're in a coma. There we go. Pick you up. Put you in. Wike, why? Why? Passive. Go back to work. Well, at least he's alive. First aid him. Pick him up. And put him in the bed. We're going to need to feed some of these guys, I realize, but, you know, that's fine. All right, Wike, you are corpse furnishing. That's good. Chung. I bet there's others that survived. He survived. Am I a slaver? As time goes on, I'm not entirely sure I'm not a slaver. I'm just trying to be tough. I might be using these guys for training, but I'm training so that I can... Oops. I can be an anti-slaver, even stronger. Did this dude just get up and walk away? I do believe he did. Here he is. No, you shall not leave. Don't shoot him. I don't want to kill this one, if I can help it. Good. He doesn't have any super negative body parts. Pick him up and put him in. Alright, prison stocked. And Griffin. Ooh, Griffin, I think you took friendly fire to the leg. I'm fairly certain, because you have a really messed up leg. All the rest of my raiders standing around. I guess I can empty out plan. So we don't need the steel bars at the moment, but I'm sure we will in the future. Put those away. I made a prosthetics general storage. For the limbs, where did I put that? I kind of forgot. Put that... What did I do? I don't recall where I put that stuff. I'll find it later. I'm slightly embarrassed that I don't know where I put that. All these extra bolts I'll put away for now. Then the big drum roll, I did bring him AI cores and books. I probably have more engineering research than there is engineering research left in the game to get. I'm actually certain of that. Okay, we have a lot of skeleton keys that I definitely don't, or skeleton repair kits. I don't know why I count keys. But you can carry a little bit of stuff, but I don't need all that stuff. Okay, where'd the limbs go? Did I have limb storage somewhere? If I was me, which I am me, what would I have done with the limb storage? Robotics is here. And did I put the limbs over here where the peeler machine was? I know I destroyed the peeler machine, albeit a little accidentally. Yeah, I put the limbs over here. Cool. That actually is fine. That makes more sense. Let's improve our armor. Beep is going to grab the limbs. So, armor time. White plate. I'm going to put white plate on all of the primary skeletons and then have the masterwork black plates get hand-me-downed. So let me do that quick. There we go. So if you compare it again, I did this before. The white plate jackets have a less of a dex effect than the black plate jackets, but the black plate jackets don't have a stealth penalty. So it's, you know, a bit of a trade. Kang, you're good. Ruka, you're good. Ron, Janes, Seto. All right, so Rain is the first one that needs masterwork. Beep just got masterwork. Hamet, you need masterwork. Infant Wing Wing, you need masterwork. Big improvements here. Green, you're good. So, Silver Shade. Does the masterwork ones... See, all these masterwork ones have, they all have bad crossbow effects, which makes me think that all the humans that have eagle crosses might better benefit from dust coats. It's just a thought. It would leave them extra exposed, but I'm kind of feeling like that is true. So dust coat versus long coat. I think dust coats are superior. I'll make a long coat just to make sure that that is true. All right, so Shrike, you now have a new task, which is leather armor. She should be happy doing that. Okay, well, that's information to have. Oops. Plan ought to get all the coats and also empty out Pingu. Desert Saber, sure. I can go on a bit of a trade run here. I think we're good. So Beep, I don't want to watch you do this, but go into Mongrel. Now we just got that battery tech. I think it's about time that we get the extra strong arms. And then hybrid stone mine and hydroponics. Because the other limbs we don't really need. So Beep is heading into Mongrel for a trade run. Hopefully they have robotics that I can buy, and that way I will be able to sell off the Gurgle head that I have. Griffin really took a bad hit to the leg, so he's still healing and should be left to heal. He almost lost that leg. He very, very came close to losing that leg, which would be the first limb that I would have lost organically. I'm going to go ahead and check all our people to make sure that they're all squared away with their gear. Yeah, we still have plenty of bolts on. I guess Stubbs, you could use a few. As much as I want the bolts, I also want to be careful that I'm not fully encumbering my people. And after this trade run, that will be the end of this episode. And I think next episode will be the attack on stack. I think you can probably count on that. Won't be easy, but needs to be done, in my opinion. All right, Beep, you're close enough to Mongrel for me to look at you now. I've been trying to be very careful about that, because if I try to camera follow Beep as he's running like a gazillion miles an hour, I could crash my game. Basically, he moves faster than the game can load terrain. Which is, I personally think, oops, that's not the conversation I meant to have. I personally think that's pretty funny. All right, well, they have a bunch of KLR series that I could buy. KLR series would not be terrible for tanks. So I'll buy some, mostly so that I can sell this Gurgle head. Because I would not have been able to sell the Gurgle head to the average vendor otherwise. Just because the Gurgle heads are way expensive for anyone to buy. And then I guess I'll pop into it. It doesn't really matter what shop I pop into. Just to trade off the rest of this stuff. Already knew all that research. Why do they even have an arm in here? I don't know. But alright, we are all traded up. Beep can run back at the speed of Cheetah. Let's not watch him do it though. Chung, as much as I appreciate the valuable research you're putting in, I need you to heal up a little bit. Just check on all our home crew. Bard, you too. Bard must have gotten friendly fired as well. Bard's leg looked pretty disgusting. As for the regular raiders, wouldn't hurt to repair up the skeletons. It'll only take a second to get them up to full. I also need to check the limbs of green, which need a teeny bit of repairing, barely any at all. And the Limbs of Beep. Once again, 4 points of repairing needed, so barely any at all. But I'll need to put Plan down. Otherwise, Plan is going to hop into this bed instead. Done. All right, all full heal and repair. So we are ready. I am never been more ready for a big old raid for next episode. So thank you all for watching. If you have any tips for me or things that I could do that I've overlooked, you know, exciting adventures, things like that, drop me a line. I'm always open for ideas. I want to fish aisle on a tip. You know, I think Ron mentioned that I could also go after megafauna, so maybe that will be fun after I do a raid on stack. But yeah, if you have tips for me, drop me a line, and I do hope that you tune in next time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Adios.